Okay, first, you have the issue of children molesting other children while in the care of the CAS, foster homes or group homes. That's similar to if you go look on the Timmins newspaper, there's a news story about a long term care resident being murdered by another resident. It's similar to that. Now, that's what I dealt with, okay? But then, because I lived in a group home with a lot of other kids, the other kids have their stories. Now, should I tell you their stories? Well, you got Karen. Oh, I can get in trouble though. But I believe all their stories. I believe that we were surrounded. We were surrounded by pedophiles, okay? I'll tell you this one story. Okay, one time I'm in the kitchen. Ross Henry, do you still live in New York? If that was you under the account, I looked you up on Facebook when I was living at Pears. If that was you, you were living in New York City. Now, do you still live in New York City? Are you still on Facebook? No, I haven't looked. But do you remember the time on Bellevue Avenue? I'm doing my homework during the day. The staff goes to the bathroom on the first floor in the kitchen. And that bathroom, you could spy. They needed to fix the door. Now, he runs to me, Ross, and he goes, I looked. He had a boner. He had a boner. Now, when 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 Claire Nobbs from Soy helped me write down all of my abuse in chronicle order, even she didn't give him the benefit of the doubt. No, it was very exciting for him to be working with us kids. Okay? And then you have other people's stories of what the staffs did to those kids. The kids that I lived with. Okay? Now, you have that. Then you have the 3 points. Forced medication by Dr. Marr, who's now dead, from the Sudbury Algoma Hospital with Northern Lights programs, Maureen O'Brien, still with the college in Sudbury, Ontario. You had Edward McCann, who's the owner, Karen Luoma, who's the manager, and then Maureen O'Brien, who was the drug pusher with Dr. Marr, who's now fucking dead. Okay? And then unnecessary restraints. These restraints, physical restraints, are supposed to be, by the staff, are supposed to be used only as a last resort, but it seemed at the time to be used, it was used as a first resort, and then one-to-one, where they follow you everywhere you go, write down what you're doing every 15 minutes. The only place you have privacy is in the bathroom. I didn't like any of the staffs there. I felt like I was forced to be there against my will. The only two ways out was getting adopted. And my sister got adopted at the age of 3, and CAS was involved at the age of 3 with me. So if she could have got adopted, and she did, then I could have. But they focused more on warehousing me up until the age of 18 or 21 and never focusing on getting me adopted. And that would have been the way out, or have someone in the Larrabee family contact main office. Someone besides my mom and my dad. Besides my mom or Carl or my stepdad, Joe. Besides those three, someone else besides but no one came forward. And you can't turn around and say that I liked it there just because you liked it, that was a place to get rid of me. Shouldn't have got rid of me. You should have learned to accept that you have a baby in the family now. Okay? Yeah.